Yo. Oh. I hope you lot can still hear this. Ken Carson just dropped a new motherfucking album. I'm gonna hire this bitch up. Hold up. You lot probably can't hear it, but I can, and it's gonna be cardio entertainment for the day. What's up, people, man? Good morning. I once again really did not want to do this cardio. I've been procrastinating all goddamn day, but we must get it done. Hey Siri, set a 20-minute alarm. We are still on 20 minutes, folks, because done. If you've been following along, wait, that's a 16-minute. Oh, we're good. If you've been following along, fuck the seats wet, bro. Is my ass wet? Ah, fuck it. If you've been following along, you'll know that the kid has been dropping weight, so upping cardio just would not make sense. Yeah, that's about it right there. Anyway, rest day Q&A, baby. What day is it? Thursday. Hope everybody's having a good Friday now that this is going up, man. Let's get into some of these questions. If you want to ask questions for this video or these videos, get on the Instagram, bro. You lot are missing out. You don't follow me on the gram. I'll be showing daily head updates, if that's what you lot are into. Okay, let's kick it off with Christian. What's up, Christian? When would you stop a bulk? Honestly, that's a great fucking question. You would stop a bulk ideally around the date where you'd be wanting to start a cut, all right? Let's say I start prep on the 1st of February. Well, because I use PEDs and anabolics, I want to have about 8 weeks to chill and recover, get all the insides back in order before another push being prep. So I would like to finish my bulk 8 weeks before day one of prep. If you have no reason to be on a cut, why should the bulk fucking end? You know? If there's no deadline for any other competition or there's a date you're going away on a holiday, unless it's a body fat issue, keep bulking, bro. No joke. But there is no saturation. If you're a natty lifter, you want to be bulking for a solid 6 months to put on some like noticeable tissue. By noticeable I mean when you cut down this time, you're gonna feel like a different human. What song is that? I'm fucking with this new album, man. Hold up. Favorite songs? Couldn't speak English there. Favorite song so far? Nightcore. Fuck yeah. But you should finish a bulk when you want to start a cut. That's a simple answer. Or if you're me, 8 weeks before a cut. But if you have nothing, you haven't got any shows, and it's a body fat issue, just whenever you're sick of the level of condition you're at. But don't be a pussy, man. Don't just because you lose your abs for a week, you're jumping back on a cut. Man the fuck up, man. Man your ass up. Okay. How long should I allow myself to be in a weight plateau before I add more calories on a bulk? I'm dealing with this shit right now, brody. I would say to be safe, wait about a solid week, and if everything has been consistent, like your sleep, your water, your meal timing, like if everything's been on the money and you still have a weight plateau, about a week. Because again, it could just be water retention, fatigue. But again, if everything is consistent and for 7 whole days you haven't budged on the scale, I throw in like an extra, honestly, something as small as like an extra 40 grams of carbs. That will definitely bump you over by the end of the week. That is a good position to be in though. A weight plateau on a bulk is definitely a sick position to be in. Because it means your body's used to the calories, everything's getting put to use, and you're in a good place to push. That's the goal, bro. It's when there's no plateau and it just keeps going up and up. That's when people start getting worried. Okay. Why do you think your weight is going down the past couple of days? The subs kicking in? Nah, it's just food, bro. It's just food and some inconsistency. With subs kicking in, I should be getting heavier, which I did. Like, we started on 180 something. And we're up to 180 or 192 now, 193. I hope I'm not a silhouette, man. It just got very fucking bright out. We move, man, as long as you can hear me. Man, I'm out of breath. It's because I didn't drink no water. I'm dehydrated right now. Okay. How to reverse diet, going from a long cut to maintenance. Super simple. Figure out whatever your new maintenance is, because that is going to be what you would have considered in a deficit. Figure out your new maintenance. Increase calories by maybe 250. Wait for a weight plateau. Could take a week, could take 2. Increase another 250. It's as simple as that. Don't overthink it. When to see results from first cycle. Honestly, depending on what it is, and depending on what ester, fast or slow, short or long, within 3 weeks, you should feel something, you know? There won't be noticeable differences in the body, definitely not. But you should feel something. Maybe your pumps in the gym are a bit super physiological, or your sleep's improved, or you wake up a bit happier, a bit more energy. Maybe your appetite is up. Maybe you hit a PB every fucking day in the gym. But honestly, noticeable physique changes. 2 months. Again, I'm thinking the rock bottom. I'm thinking starter pack. About 2 months. Glen Gillen pack. About 2 fucking weeks. I wanted to answer this so bad. What's the crack with your YouTube videos, mate? Very low energy. Honestly, bro, this is just me chilling. Like, you have to remember in the old, well, I'm not saying old, because this isn't like permanent. I just have stages where I just make what I enjoy. But when I was making the fast-paced videos, that was like once a week, bro. And I was cracked out on fucking caffeine, excited to film because I didn't film for 5 days. And it's low-key, it's a switch. You can switch it on. It's like an entertainer mode. Switch energy on, because even if I was going through some shit, switch the energy on, because these people are clicking on to be entertained, you know? So it was like an obligation. It still was me, don't get me wrong, I'm weird as fuck off camera. But you have to remember the situation I'm in with these videos. I'm just chilling in the gym, usually early in the morning every day training. So I'm low-key just chilling, bro, you know? Like, if I was bringing that high-ass energy for an hour long a day, it would be so forced, that would be cringe to watch. But I wouldn't consider this low energy. It's just, I'm just chilling, you know, like, lads, I'm getting older as well. I'm 26 now. I'm not that same 19-year-old. Still am deep down, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I have some chill moments now. Yeah, this is genuinely me. This is the me you'd have if we were just chilling out having a chat. But then when I get weird, bro, I get fucking weird, bro. I appreciate the question anyway. Okay, people have been asking for too long. Hold up. 1 second. One moment. One moment. I don't know what song that is, but it sounds crazy. Hold on. One second, lads. Yeah. Rub my head. All right.
Is that it? Why? What? What?
Would you ever do a collab with a brand? No, never. I don't work with brands ever.
Why?
It's a joke.
Oh.
Have you ever considered designing your own clothing brand? Honestly, no, lads. It'll be too time consuming now. You can stop creeping through the door. Right now, I feel like I'd be too time consuming. Like, I'd rather do like merch drops and little things that can take up a chunk of time, but it doesn't need to consume me afterwards. Because a clothing brand and stuff like that, or gym wear, I feel like not only would it lock me down to a location, because I want to travel a lot over the next 3-4 years until I hit the big 3-0. But then I'll be like locking down, trying to get a crib, starting all these businesses and just shit like that. I just want to travel too much, man. So, and I know from experience with pals starting brands and stuff, if you start like a clothing brand, you're like locked down to that shit. That shit consumes you, man. You have always to work on the next drop, always to figure out what's next. It'll be almost like trying to build a second YouTube channel. How many bodybuilding shows have you done? 3. Can you bodybuild without a coach? Yes, of course. The reason you get a coach on a prep, the reason you get a coach on a prep is because at the very end of a prep, you can't make solid judgment or adjustments without having emotions involved. You might 1, push yourself too hard, 2, not push hard enough, 3, make an emotional call, 4, holy shit, Nightcore 2. Hold up, that's the same song that I fucking loved, part 2. Saved. Lads, I'm definitely a silhouette right now. Sun's behind me. But we're going to keep on going. Yeah, coach, it just takes your emotions. You just check in, you get a text and you follow it. It doesn't matter about your opinion. That's why you get a coach you trust, you know. Can you talk about post-show binge eating? I feel like I've talked about that a lot. I've touched on almost every aspect of that. Nah, I'll leave that, man. I've honestly talked about it too much. Would you ever do training videos with a fan subscriber? I would, but there'd need to be a purpose, bro. Because not only do I, 1, love training alone. 2, it doesn't fit into my content right now. Because I love training alone and I value sessions, I don't like talking and stuff. Whenever I'm doing like a collab or training with someone, it's either someone I really fuck with, like as a friend, or else it's beneficial, it's mutually beneficial, business-wise. Because this is a business, bro. I don't care what any of these people say that are doing collabs and stuff. When you see 2 randoms that have only followed each other last week doing a collab, it's business, bro. Whether they want to admit it or not. Training at a new gym, that's just because it's quiet, man. Literally the only reason. What's your favourite part about bodybuilding? Probably the discipline. I say that, but then the endorphins from training, honestly, if I boil it down, you fall in love with how you feel while you train. You're happy while you're training. So I'm not in love with bodybuilding as a sport, but I'm in love with going to the gym and, like, yeah, you could say it's bodybuilding, but I just love being in the gym, bro. When's the next show? We haven't actually picked one. Damn. I need to get her to check that camera to see if I'm a straight silhouette, bro. There is no way I'm not. Anyway, I'll crack on. Did you play sports when you were younger? Yes. Played footy, solid 15 years. Boxing for like 2. And then MMA, and then I got too much into the gym that I was too heavy. Am I a silhouette? I'm good? It's whatever.
I can see you.
Sorry. your cal plan for next months, I don't know, bro. It's just going to be the case of whenever there's a weight plateau, add in an extra maybe 50 grams of carbs. And that will happen maybe every 2-3 weeks. So 50 grams of carbs would be 200 calories. So add in an extra 200 calories every 3-ish weeks. Should keep me in a lean position, man. There's a lot of, from cutting to bulking and body fat, and there's a lot of that, but I talked about that in the last video. Would mobility be a priority for you? I had knee or patella tendonitis for maybe a solid year or two. If you're an OG, you'll remember that. But I used to have to do like a half an hour mobility lower body workout at the start of every leg day. Every leg day, like. That's my timer stop. What's that? What's the minute? Never does she not hear me. There's a lot of text in there. Got you. All right. 4 minutes left on the cardio anyway. Where has Emily been? Any sides since being in the super, I think you meant super physiological range. Not really. Sides to that side of thing, lads, is going to be very genetics based. Because you are basically just manipulating hormones within the body. And everybody's going to be different, so just always be careful. Give this shit good thought. But for me, honestly, other than being a bit emotional, you know, like when you're happy, you're a bit more happy. When you're sad, a little bit more sad. It almost just heightens your experiences that's happening. Does that make sense? But no like negative sides like acne or there's so much, lads. Definitely be careful, but for me I've been very blessed in that sense. But it's all down to genetics and you will never know. But I've never had any sides, no. There's so many people asking, where's M? Okay. There's so many, lads, I've answered a lot of these questions, man. There's a lot about binge eating, there's a lot about how to know when to start a bulk, how to know when to start a cut. What's your current stacked go-tos, not including PDs? Greens powder, a multivit. I take a liver stack, blood pressure and heart stack. I pre-workout pump, creatine, 8, 9, 10 grams a day. And I believe that's everything I use. Yeah, that's everything. First cycle recommendations, you will not get that here, Brody. My recommendation is please don't. Would you consider getting an off-season coach? I do have one. Same coach as when I'm on prep. Your mum's your dad. I'm not sure that's humanly possible, bro. So much about the hair transplant too. I touched on that in the last video, lads. Best exercise for shoulder development. There is nothing better than a machine side lateral. Nothing better. Do I train abs? I do indeed. Like 3 times a week. I don't film it though. I usually come home, eat, bounce off down to another gym, do cardio and abs. I prefer that, man. When I train abs after I train a muscle, I'm just too fucked. Do you feel more focused, dialed in on prep compared to the off season? Usually, yeah, because you have a deadline. But this off season, locked in. Locked in, baby. But not always, because you have a deadline, and if you fuck up, you can't really fuck up because you have a deadline. So you almost have no choice but to be locked in. Otherwise, you've completely just blown everything. So the stakes are higher. But when you slip up on a bulk, did you really slip up? What did you do? Eat more? What did you do? Eat more? That's only really gonna benefit you. You're on a bulk. You're probably gonna get a better night's sleep. Maybe have a better pump in the gym. Maybe be a little bit stronger the next day. So I mean, the stakes are higher on a prep, so you're almost forced to be locked in a bit more. Does that make sense? So on a bulk, if you're locked in, you have discipline. All right, you have straight discipline. On a prep, a lot more people can be locked in on a prep because there's a set day and the stakes are hard to fuck up. But when stakes are low to fuck up and you still don't fuck up, like on a bulk, you're disciplined as fuck, all right? Yeah, I guess that's it. My 20 minutes are done. I'm also considering if we end up going permanent with the entire bulk like this, do I still make the cardio videos? But you let me know. If you lot want to, I'm here, baby. Because I'm going to be on this bike regardless. So yeah, let me know. By the way, I lied saying good morning because it's 4 p.m. And the sun's already going now. What the fuck? Man, it really is the winter arc, baby. And I'm bald as fuck. Go check me out last winter compared to this winter. I'm like a different man. Alright, people, love you a lot. Watch me do cardio. That's real. All that is respect right there. Respect, man. The wind is definitely fucking this up. Alright, people, see you a lot tomorrow. Big bald ass head on me. Damn.